cold. Look at this thing. Why did I not do this earlier? You know, I changed the beginning of it now. Right in the beginning, there's this thing that I'm thinking about every day. But you see how smooth that was? This is the first day that we did this. Yesterday, we did a little bit of this thing where I was saying, like, oh, hey, we're going to do this, like, pre-show show, which was pretty good time. Actually, I kind of wanted to do it again, but I mean, it's, like, a seriously cold opening where I, like, say the stuff, and then I'm like, well, you know what was going on? Like, I can, like, inform people what's going on before we actually get to the meat of the thing. Yeah, maybe we should do that. You think we should actually do, like super cold and be like, hey, there's a little pre-show, and then we start the actual show, but it counts as part of the show itself. It's kind of what's going on. But then, what's the difference, really? A little pre-shows, but what's the difference? But then, who gives a rat's ass, you know? It's Friday, though. I'm alive. I made it all the way back around. But I shouldn't be saying that yet until I really hear the clippity-clopping of people, shoes. Yeah, my sneakers on. I think they're sneakers. Oh, hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive and made it all the way back around here to Friday. Friday! Wow! Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Let's do this thing, okay? And take it easy, okay? Friday, we made it, and then what? I'm alive, though. I'm alive. Made it all the way back around here to Friday. Who would have thought I would have made it this long? Did you think I was going to live? Wasn't so sure this time, you know? Last Friday, this Friday. It gets weird now with the schedule. I don't remember how it used to work. I did, like, because, like, for a year I had a very consistent schedule at the restaurant, but before that, I was kind of living this, like, will they, won't they life, you know? like, I didn't know what days I wanted to be at the spot, and then some days I'd be like, hey, I want to take some time off, and then they'd be like, okay, and then there was, like, not set hours and different kind of ways to go, and lots has changed. Maybe it was going to change anyway, but it probably would have, well, how would it have happened? You know, what if, basically, you know, things, you go one way, you know? I know. Some things go different ways. We could have gone one way, we could have gone another way. Whoa! What door am I? Here's the question. What door am I at? Oh, let's see. I'm gonna do this. What door? Okay, let's see it like this. I'll figure this one out. Like there. What? Like this. How come it's not doing it? What door am I at? What door am I at? Nope. What door am I at? What door am I at? I thought it would be doing this thing, but maybe I gotta change it. Whoa! I'm messing with the wrong thing. I'm trying to change the other one. I don't know, the voice effect. Look at this. Whoa! 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 Have you seen that camera? That camera doesn't focus.
That camera?
Yeah, the one on the left.
Oh.
It doesn't focus when it zooms, so it only focuses at this certain zooming.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. But now it's the zoom cam.
It doesn't most focus.
It's still not that focused, but it's more focused than, I mean...
It's more focused than I am.
It doesn't autofocus.
Yeah. You got the wrong date on there, huh?
Joke sounds, yeah, there's the wrong date, it's out of focus, all kinds of things.
Sounds like a good camera.
Yeah.
It's me, Fetty. I'm here on the show.
Oh, we got to move some things.
You know, I'm actually grabbing gear because I'm going to be going down to La Voyeur tonight to do some visuals.
What's at La Voyeur?
It's my friend Alan in a band called Combat Drug. And then also a band called Number 13 and a band called, you're not going to like this one. It's called Spit Puddle.
Oh, no, don't like that.
Yeah. But pretty good. A good bunch of punks, I think.
Yeah.
The band sounds like punk names to me. So we'll see what
Well,
this is
smooth
like.
jazz.
Yeah. Nice smooth jazz.
Hello, we're spit puddle. Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab a couple things. We'll be in and
You
out
gonna
for about
throw
10
blood at
minutes.
them? Was it that for visuals?
That was my idea, but
Yeah.
is that too on the nose?
It's too on the nose. Yeah.
Regular video stuff.
Oh, good. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I have some news though. I meant to leave a message. I didn't do that. I am trying out a 14-day trial of a service that aggregates like basically internet radio stuff.
Aggregates.
Well, you know how like we have, it's basically like you put your file there, and it puts it to services where people listen to internet radio shows, like Spotify and Apple, iTunes.
Are we on it right now?
Yep. Go to Spotify, and the beginnings of season 45 are on there. I'm like adding them on. You have to add them one at a time, but there's no limits.
What?
And
We're on Spotify.
we're on Spotify right now. For at least 14 days, we got to try it out because it's a paid thing.
Okay. Well, we gotta buy those hats. I think we got some. You use that hat money that we didn't get yet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use our own personal money to buy the hats because I didn't do that.
Oh.
No, we can still buy. We still have enough money to buy those hats.
Okay.
We should ask Sky if there's any leftover fish mother books though. But anyway, regardless, we're gonna try that out because we're on the radio every night at like 12:30 for Free Radio Olympia. I had all the files and I was just like, what am I doing? I was doing the duty today and I was just like, these files, they're just sitting here like nobody can hear them except for like at 12:30, and maybe people would listen to them. Maybe not.
I mean, it's kind of like, can you do video? Can you do video on Spotify's?
I don't know. You can do music videos.
Yeah.
If they want to do videos, they should just watch it on YouTube, I guess. But maybe people will get a podcast thing. There's some people have the thing where it like auto downloads. You like follow a thing and it auto downloads it. So it should be like on Apple, whatever.
Yeah.
Google and like Spotify, all that stuff. So podcast people can
should
do
we
that.
cave and say we're a podcast?
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
not a podcast.
Not a podcast.
We're using podcast services, I would say. But it's not a podcast.
We're co-opting podcast culture.
It's like sometimes people want to get their media in ways they understand, and we're not trying to tell them no.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we think it's worth how much it costs. We have to stop it in 14 days. Otherwise,
Are you listening to it right now?
you might be.
If you are and don't want it to stop, you gotta call us 360-836-4384, or we're gonna stop.
Yep, we're gonna end this podcast right now. It's not a podcast. We're gonna end this streaming the television show on the podcasting service
This is a threat.
immediately.
This is a threat. I'm threatening you.
Call in, listener, and
Or else.
if you're a viewer and you think that sounds like a good idea too, you can also call in.
If you want me to stop, call.
Yeah, do also let us know if you just think we should stop entirely.
Or don't call.
Lots of options. Well, I'm gonna grab some gear.
Yeah, do you need some more VCRs? Or I'm going to talk to him, but I got a bunch of VCRs in the car, actually. In my car right now. You can go grab them.
That's like the main thing I need to get.
There's a big stack of them right
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure what level of working those are. Are these new, like fresh VCRs?
No, those are... Aren't
the-
those Trixie VCRs?
The ones on the stack? The stack is like everything. There's like a Betamax machine in there, and like there's like they're like I don't know.
It is like I don't even know how you stacked it so close to the ceiling, but it is like touching the ceiling. It's like
Yeah, there's a tape player in there, like a cassette tape player. There's like SVHS VCRs.
yeah. There's two in my
old,
car right now.
definitely
There's two DVD VHS
What?
and one regular VCR.
Huh.
And I can
Okay.
see my car is actually right there. You can see it.
Oh wow.
See?
Maybe
There
I
it
should
is.
grab the single. Has it got three inputs? It's like video,
I don't know,
stereo,
but it's
audio.
my It's my grandmother's actual VCR.
Oh, what? No, I got to be careful with that. I don't even know if I'm going to take that to the voyeur then.
Well,
it's going to be a rowdy show. I was going to take some maybe less treasured pieces of gear.
It's too rowdy for grandma's VCR.
I think maybe grandma's VCR wouldn't like it. There's two just in the hallway. I was going to grab those. I want that camera too. So
there's like other things, like you have things that are like precious.
Yeah.
And my grandmother had a lot of them, and they were sitting, you know, like in a box.
Yeah.
And then she died.
Right.
And I mean, maybe
now you have to decide if they're precious still to you, I suppose.
They're precious to me, or how precious. I mean, like you get things, and then you're like, even with food sometimes I'm like, man, I better save this food. I'm like, oh, this food's got old. Oh,
yeah.
You savored this food. I'm like, oh, I didn't eat it. Now I gotta throw it away.
That's a good message.
You have your clothes maybe. You have like your favorite clothes, and I'm not just saying things that seem like they require responses, but
I like to respond.
Yeah, I'll respond to myself if you want to. But you got all this clothes. Yeah, it seems like I'm talking to somebody, but it's actually maybe the people on TV. But you get your clothes or something. It's like, I really like this shirt, and I don't want to ever wear it because I have had actually like shirts in the past. I'm glad I moved over to plain clothes, and I decided to keep my good shirts. Well, maybe this is the opposite of what I'm saying, but I started putting them on the wall. Like my shirts that I really liked, I retired them, and I use them as decorations now, which maybe shirts should be decorations if they're like fancy shirts, like with like pictures and stuff. Like, why are you wearing that anyway? Like concert shirts or something? So you put them on the wall. I put them on the wall now instead of wearing them because I had some old shirts. I was even looking at some pictures because my grandmother had a lot of pictures from the past, and there's some shirts that I really liked when I was younger. And I was like, whatever happened to that shirt? And it's like, oh yeah, I wore it and washed it until it disintegrated. And it's like you can either do that or you could like keep it in the drawer forever and never wear it. And then what's the point? So you're supposed to disintegrate your things, or what is precious and what are you going to use and stuff like that, you know? Punk bands. I'm going to get these pills going. I got pizza. It's Friday. I'm going to check some messages when we get there. Yesterday was Thursday. Talking to Freddie actually a little bit. Talking to New York Lewis. Talking to my brother. I think we were getting through it. New York Lewis was on there for a while. It was a good time yesterday, Thursday. After the program, I went home to my residence to go, watch TV and sleep. Again, I should probably be unboxing, but maybe I'll never unbox. I'm just going to live in this like halfway moved in way. I mean, I've done that in the past where there's still some boxes. I've been hauling around a couple of these boxes since 2016. That was the last time I actually did a big move though, but I lived at this house. You can see that house on the program. And when I moved out of that house, I bought these bins that are like bathtub-sized bins, maybe like 2 by 3 by 3. I think the side's kind of a square, 3 by 3 by. No, I don't know. I don't know how big they are. That big? That big? That's 2.5. So 2.5 by. Is it a square? I think it's a little bit wider. 2.5 by 2. 2.5 feet tall, 2 feet wide, 3 feet long. And I just threw everything in there, kind of willy-nilly, my belongings, because they were all just already just kind of spread out among the house, and everything wasn't everywhere, anywhere, and my belongings were in piles, so I just threw the piles into boxes, and I always told myself, one day, I'm going to go through these boxes, and I'm going to find a bunch of treasures, and that was in 2016, which now it's 2023, so it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, so that's about 7 years. The boxes have been in the thing for 7 years, and then I'm like, this is garbage. What is this garbage in here? But maybe I'll find a treasure. I don't know what's in there though. Isn't my precious things? I'm like, oh, what about my treasures? My precious treasures that you can never open up or do anything with. I did actually take some of Grandma's treasures that are like behind glass, and then I took the glass and then I put them back behind glass again. So some things just live behind glass, but then it's like, what's the value? You know, the worth is worth stuff. Things are worth stuff, you know. You know, why am I saying you know today? I'm gonna get the multi. I never found the smaller multi filled up on purpose, so I can not have to use this giant one, and then I lost it. So you get big things, you get big things, little things, lose some things, like what's important and what's not important, and you're like, oh, why didn't I not keep that thing? Because you was using it, should have take better care of it, but then if you take better care of it, then it goes away. So it's always, everything's a compromise. I could be turning this stuff off though. Most of the stuff is on all the time. It's like, how long is it gonna last? Yeah, I made it home. Just watching some TV, sleeping. I got those tamales. I did get the tamales. Yesterday I was concerned about forgetting or getting. I was like, I'm either going to get them or forget them. Those are my two options. So I got them. And I took them home successfully, and I froze them. And I took one to my job when I went to work today. I went to the lunchroom. They have microwaves in the office, and like a row of microwaves. And then a bunch of people, you know, drones, like watching their microwaves on their lunch break. I'm like, and my microwave food, then you eat your microwave food. And you go back to your cubicle. It's a living. Hey, but we got Fridays, right? Am I right? Where's this thing? The timer should be going up shortly. And then we're going to get on the phones. I guess we'll try to call my brother. I don't think he's doing anything else today. He's probably, I think we got Fridays. Tomorrow I'm going to go see Laura Palmer. But after the program anyway. But made it out there, came back after work, made it down here, went to old school, got the pizza. There was like I think he might have been homeless. He was cleaning old school, and it was kind of weird. He like walked in there, trying to talk to people, cleaning a little bit. It's like, why are you cleaning? I don't know what he was doing. What was his end game? Why are you cleaning, buddy? What's he doing? Like, people work here. You're putting people out of a job, okay?
Some I think.
Hello?
What?
Nando.
What?
It's the program on TV. What are you doing?
Which?
How are you?
Nothing. What are you doing? Good.
Pizza. Good also.
All right.
You watching TV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's on TV?
Well, half in the bag.
Yeah, about what?
Movies.
2023 wrap up?
Yeah.
I watched that one. Really smile. Oh, ready?
Alright, I'm gonna go, but I was thinking maybe I'll take one of those DVD VCRs
Alright.
to see, just in case that other thing doesn't work.
See, let's see if we can
Lock and unlock it from here?
Yeah. I'm gonna unlock my car, Andrew.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
hey,
working. Okay. So you can watch me on the video. I'm gonna go get it out of your car.
Yeah, it's in the back though, so you gotta go to the front to
Like pop the front.
well, you can pop the back, but then you gotta walk to the front and present it. You know.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
See?
I will. Yeah,
Okay.
of course. All right. Well, thank you for having me on the program. Have a good
pleasure.
rest of the
Thank you.
episode. Goodbye.
What'd you eat for breakfast, Andrew?
Nothing. What'd you eat?
Also nothing. What'd you eat for lunch?
Cinnamon rolls.
From where?
Safeway.
Yeah, we gotta eat the food in the house.
Yeah.
There's eggs and cheese and beef and sausages and potatoes and rice and onions and cilantro and Freddy's getting the thing. There's lots of food,
Food.
but I haven't been eating it either. I got pizza, but we gotta eat all that food in the house, maybe on the weekend or something.
You gotta eat it.
Ground beef.
Yep. I had a giant hamburger last night.
From the ground beef, you opened it up?
Yep.
Did you make what, you have bread?
Yep.
What kind of bread?
I got a Hawaiian bun.
From where?
Safeway.
But then you just meat and bread or what?
Meat and bread.
You didn't put any onions with onions?
Cheese.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Is it good?
Yep.
That's good. Which cheese did you open up? The orange or the white cheese?
Both.
Freddy's presenting. Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna block the car. Bunk, bunk. You opened both cheeses?
Yeah.
That's good. I was thinking about precious stuff today. You got stuff and then you like put it behind the glass, or you got food that you're like trying to savor or something, but then I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but I'm always like, man, I don't know if I should eat this right now. I gotta save it for later. Or it always goes bad.
It was good. Good cheese.
That's good. We gotta keep eating it, cause when did I buy it? I don't even know. What day is today? Friday. I think I bought it on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rice. I'm gonna make that.
Hey,
What?
is your car unstealable?
On what?
Unstealable?
Yes.
Nobody can hotwire it? Can you hotwire an electric car?
No, it's a computer.
You hotwire it, it just goes boom and shoots out down the street like a fucking missile?
It would probably. I mean, you could destroy it.
Someone tried to steal my car and they blew it up.
I mean, they could just like probably make it stop working. But the whole thing's a computer. There's not even like actual keys.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't start up. It's like got like a password.
That makes sense.
On a
The password, you break it.
and people have like crazy hacking keys, fobs.
Yeah.
But like,
Maybe it's actually easier to do it in theory, you know?
my car's only got like 40% charge right now, so it only go like 20 miles anyway.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea for a movie, even if it's not a real thing. It's like some guy's got a key. That's just like a universal key fob. Right?
And then he's still stealing cars.
Yeah. Anytime he goes in any car that's electric, it'll turn on for him. You know.
Yeah. Have you seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
But this is different. This is even easier. It's called you got a key fob.
Called Key Fob.
Well, I'm gonna make it's a movie called Key Fob.
Hey, Key Fob. What is it? It's an action movie about stealing?
Yeah, the guy just hops in cars that are electric cars, and he can drive away.
I think most modern cars are similar to this car, I think, right? Like, even, well...
Yeah. Yeah, you can probably, if you have that universal key fob, you can pretty much take any car from, like, a certain year on.
You can start... People can start the car on their phone.
Right. Yeah.
So you could just, like... I mean, now with, like, they drive themselves, you could just steal a car from China, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Drive it onto a boat.
Yep.
And then it shows up at your door, and it's like, oh, hey, here's the car. But my car's got a tracker on it.
That doesn't matter.
Well, they can track it though. I don't know where they are.
Maybe you can override it. The key fob overrides the tracker. The special technology.
Yeah, they can't. I don't think it'll be very stealable. Other cars are easily stealable.
Most people probably take more than 60 seconds to hotwire a car.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you know what you're doing, then it shouldn't take that long. Like, you cut the wires, you touch them together. That's it.
60 seconds.
So,
But then what? You have a car? What are you gonna do with the car?
My truck, it should only take like a few seconds if you know what to do.
Well, what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
Like,
I bet Freddy's car you can, like, I don't know how did they steal it?
hotwire.
They hotwired it?
Yeah.
In some cars you can turn the key with like a screwdriver.
Most cars you just shove the screwdriver in there.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So you don't even have to hotwire it.
Yeah, you just stick a screwdriver in there. But what do you do? What do you do, like, you're gonna go steal stuff, people are gonna go steal stuff, and then what? Even anything, like, even like money. Then you have some money, and then you buy some stuff, and then what? You know?
Well, if you steal it, you gotta know what to do with it.
Well, I mean, you think they have a plan though? What do you do? What do you do when you're stealing? You know, you're living outside of society at this point. You can't even have a good life.
Yeah, my friend in Ellensburg got a DUI, and instead of dealing with it, he decided to move to California.
Yeah, did it work?
No.
What happened?
He fucked up his life even more, and now he lives in South Carolina.
You got caught?
No, he moved to California, did something dumb there. Now he lives in South Carolina, and he can never come home.
But I mean, they can't find him like federally.
Yeah, but I guess if he comes home, he has to deal with like a light jail sentence.
Well, now he's got like evading.
Evading police.
Evading is pretty bad.
Maybe there's a statute of limitations.
They don't, you know, when you get arrested for crimes and stuff, they don't even keep you there.
Well, you have to go on bail.
Well, even like most crimes, unless it's like the most crazy crime there is, they let you out, and then they're like, hey, you got to come back to jail. At least that's how it is on TV.
Because they always get bail on TV. They just don't show it probably.
But like, they're like, okay, well you're out, but you got to go to jail. Even if you go to jail for like years, you go home, and then you're like, okay, go home. You're gonna come back, and your friends are gonna drop you off at jail, and you're like, okay, bye, I'm going to jail. Seems like if you have the chance that you got to go to jail, that you would run. Cause like, huh?
I don't get it.
If you're in jail, you're like always trying to escape jail, right? That's like all you do when you're in jail is like dig a little hole under your bed all day with a spoon.
No. You're not in jail for that long. You're in prison.
Oh, prison. Even if you're going to prison, they let you go, and then you have to come back. And they're like, okay, you got to come back to prison, okay? And
like a work leave?
No, but like you got to go to prison in like a month. Like, hey, you got to come back to prison in like a month, and then you're gonna be in prison, okay? They give you like a day.
most of the people go on, they get put on bail and then they're on probation or whatever, probably.
Yeah, but then you want to, like, don't you want to run, or you want to escape from jail when you're in jail? You want to escape from jail, but then you can escape, you can just run away.
Well, it's just a bad idea if you're not in, I mean, if you're supposed to be in jail and you escape, then it's bad.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good for your permanent record. But what about your just like your freedom or your life or whatever?
Most people decide not to do that.
But like, what are you gonna do? You're already living outside of the law.
Not necessarily.
You're not when you're in jail. I think necessarily if you're in jail, unless you're.
You think Alec Baldwin's gonna run away from jail?
Well, I think if
maybe he won't. That'd be funny.
He should go to Barbados or something or whatever.
Alec Baldwin gets his jail sentence. Now he can never come back to America.
I mean, why would he's got enough money, whatever money is. He's just like gonna get all his cash, like cash out and then move to Barbados.
He doesn't need to act anymore. He might as well go on the run for the rest of his life.
Pretend to be Stephen Baldwin. Hey, are you Alec Baldwin that you're supposed to be in jail? He says, no, I'm Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
I'm Stephen Baldwin. What does Alec Baldwin sound like?
He's got the deep voice.
I'm Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Stephen Baldwin. I am not Alec Baldwin.
Or no, Alec Baldwin.
What's Alec Baldwin's greatest role?
Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
Didn't he do like some narrating stuff like recently?
Yeah. You think that's his greatest role? I think he narrated the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, but then he did something else too.
I mean, he narrates a lot of stuff. You think his narration is his best? What about is he the Phantom? No, that's Billy Zane. That's Billy Zane.
He's in 30 Rock.
Yeah, I think I like 30 Rock. 30 Rock might be his greatest role.
Yeah.
What about Glenn Ross?
Yep.
Have you seen that one?
I've never seen it, but I think I've heard of it.
I think he's in that, and I think I've seen it, and he plays a lawyer or something.
Is he in some kind of cartoon?
Alec Baldwin in cartoon? I don't know about that. Well, is he in? No, he's not. It's Brad Pitt in Cool World.
That's Brad Pitt.
That's Brad Pitt, not Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. He was Trump recently on SNL.
Oh yeah, I really don't care for parody.
Yeah. I think he had. I think his voice might be his most well-known thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
He voiced that thing and then he shot somebody.
Yeah. Now it's really too bad that he had to shoot somebody.
Do you think he's gonna go to jail for that? I think that it would be not his fault at all.
He got charged with manslaughter.
But I think it's the producer's fault.
He got charged with manslaughter.
That's like some like you can't somebody told him to do it, right? They're like, point this gun, here's a gun, point it and shoot it. Like somebody told him to do it, like the movie people. Seems like it's like a total accident.
Yeah, it seems like it. Well, you should just put all the blame on the person whose job it is to make sure the gun is not loaded.
Yeah, but like manslaughter, if you're driving a car, maybe it's kind of your fault. But like, what if your brakes go? Like if you're driving a car and your brakes like somehow or like what if you hit like final, you know, like you hit like a rock and at like Final Destinations your brakes are out, you know?
Yeah.
And then you kill like a group of children, you know?
Yeah.
But you're like, my brakes.
was it like a real? Was it a straight up real bullet, or was it like in The Crow, where they like shot, where they had like chunks of shit come out of the gun or something?
I think it's got to be Crow. I think it's got to be the Crow.
Isn't that what killed him? Like it was like blanks that had projectile bits in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't supposed to, they weren't supposed to be there, but they were there for some reason.
Yeah. It's got to be that.
Like I don't know. They shouldn't have any real bullets on the set.
They shouldn't be using. Yeah. They shouldn't be using like. Why do they have guns that have like barrels?
Because they want to make it real.
Well, because they're supposed to explode at the end. Like for
yeah, I guess.
For muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems like they don't even. What is like got backfire? Are they just like loud as hell? Like when they're shooting those guns, like as loud as a regular gun?
I don't know.
Because guns are so crazy loud that you wouldn't be. It seems like you wouldn't be able to like if you were in a little room and you shot a gun, it would like make your head hurt from the sound.
Yeah. But they shoot guns in cars. And sometimes they show the ringing, and sometimes they don't even acknowledge it.
But like, I wonder if they're using guns and it's exploding, like in the movies, if they're using like real blanks, that would be so crazy loud. Anyway.
It seems like it'd be pretty loud.
I don't know, they should not have guns, like, even at my work, you know, there's like a guy sitting in the front of the place with a gun. And like, there's explosives, like, you're sitting there with explosives, you know, like in your pocket.
Yeah, yep.
Like, that's dangerous.
Pretty dangerous.
Like, how come more people don't just like bullets don't just explode simply if it's too hot out? I kind of want to grab a gun, you know, if they see like you're like in a big crowd and you see the cops and they're walking around with their guns and like the only one with the gun out, you're like, I want to grab it, you know?
Yep. Bad idea.
It's some Call of the Void kind of shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You ever want to jump off the bridge? You know?
You do it, and I'm halfway down, you say, oh.
Whoa, I went through with it. I was thinking about it, but it was like, grab the gun. Like, hey, well, you're the one with the gun. Like, what are you doing? Like, why grab my gun? Like, why you have a gun?
Why do you have a gun?
It's the same thing with like escaping from jail. If somebody else has a gun, you should be like trying to wrestle it from them all the time. Like, you see a gun, you'd be like, oh, like that's what I'm gonna do. Like, whenever I see like walk through the security section and like put my hands up. Like, sir, why are you doing that? It's like, because you have a gun. I don't want you to shoot me.
Do you think people escape from jail?
Have they?
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like stay out?
Probably. Even like Bundy escaped from jail.
He did.
But they caught him again, but he escaped.
He went to a state with the death penalty, and then he killed people, and then they killed him.
I don't know if I'm supposed to. Well, it was outside of my job. Remember, I almost worked at the mental hospital.
Yeah.
And then I was like paying attention to it, like when I was like on my way working up to it, and like several people. I stopped paying attention, but I was like looking at it specifically, and a couple of crazy criminals, like criminally insane people, escaped from the mental asylum and like assaulted like a worker and then ran away.
Mm-hmm.
It was like right next to a high school.
Uh-oh.
So they do run away, but why are they in there anyway? It seems like they could run away if they really wanted to. I mean, anybody could. We could do anything. Like if we all, why are we all? We should like, you know, maybe not really, but if we all like decided that we didn't want to live in this kind of society anymore, and we all got together, and we could, you know, just destroy everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody in the jail. You have to go to jail anyway. It's all based on societal pressures or something when you're in jail. Like if everybody in jail tried to get out of jail at once, they could do it, but they would have to really work together.
Yep, that's true.
But you know, we're trying to like get by day to day. The rest of us.
Prison riot. Okay, bye.
Bye. Hey, is it time for a prison riot?
Hi, program. It's China Star.
Hi, China.
I'm going to say hi and say that if you all want sometime after you're done doing the program, pop by Katma. We're going to be open 7 to 9 on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Well, that's today.
I'd love to see you, wild, wacky friend. Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Sending so much love. Bye.
Thanks, China. Bye. A caller. Oh, how much time we got? 15 minutes. We should keep messages of the future. People's phones are in your pockets now, wherever you are. Huh?
Hello.
Hello, China. It's the program.
Oh my goodness. Hello, program.
We're on TV. How are ya?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Hey,
Yeah.
what do babies? Can I ask you a question? What do babies like?
What do they like?
Yeah, like what's a good gift for babies?
A gift for a baby?
Yeah, like what does a baby want?
Boobs?
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking. Actually, that's so funny.
Yeah, like what else? It's like all they want, right? Or what else do they even know about? Like,
I was looking at these fake boobs that I have, and I was like, this is kind of like a prank for a baby. Gift for a baby.
I think
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, get stuff for the parents, probably, right?
Yeah, that's what everyone says, but you know.
They like the box. Babies like the box. You give them like Legos or whatever, and then they play with the box.
It's like a little baby, like a little tiny baby. I don't think a baby.
How about tiny sunglasses?
That was the other thing I thought of. Man, we think so much alike. I was like thinking, because I have like a bunch of little, like they're not sunglasses, they're just like empty frames, but they go on like a Mr. Potato Head, and I was like, are these big enough to fit a baby? Thought they'd be funny on a baby.
Yeah.
I think they're too little. I think they're like more baby hands, like baby puppet hands.
They're beyond wanting, which would be nice. You know, they don't have desires.
Yeah, are you on the what time did you start the program?
We have about 15 minutes left, but I want to not have a desires like a baby. They're content.
You want to have no desires?
No, I want to have no desires. That's my desire, is to have no desires, because the babies, they're content with their life because they don't know any better.
Or they know everything and they just haven't forgotten it yet, and then they're like, oh.
Yeah. Are you at the museum?
No, I'm not there right now, but I will be there tomorrow from 12 to 4, and then they're doing the like Fire Walk with Me. The woman who played Laura Palmer is coming to the.
Are you going to that? I'm going to that.
You're going to that? I wasn't going to go, but I thought maybe I should be open around those hours, like when people are arriving and leaving.
I'm going to go to that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, have you seen that movie?
Are they playing the movie Fire Walk with Me, right?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Well,
I read the book.
Oh yeah, a little bit of spoilers. The movie's like an hour and a half of her getting like assaulted.
Yeah, it's really triggering. That's why I don't want to go.
But then she's there.
I know.
Hey, did you just watch this movie where I get assaulted for an hour? Hi. Whoa.
Do you have questions? I have answers.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really awful, but it's good. I'm gonna go.
It starts at 7 tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stop by the gallery. I'm gonna open up at 6.
Are you gonna open today?
No, because I'm going to like a Godfather blessing thing. That's why I was like wondering what baby's like, because it just occurred to me that I should probably bring a thing. I wasn't really planning on that before right now.
The baby is it's like a baby. Sounds like a baby shower, but the baby's already there.
Yeah, it's more like when the Godfather is announced.
Is there like candidates?
Yeah, there's candidates.
I mean, like some of them get to be. They're like. They're like.
I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's a play or if it's a like actual thing. I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure what to expect.
Is your friend's creative, and then they invited you to a thing?
A wonderful baby with a wonderful older brother and wonderful parents. So it's gonna be good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I want to see more mystery shows where you just tell people to show up to this thing, and then you don't have no idea what it's gonna be.
Yes, I want to have more of those too. I think that's just actually like you have to be the kind of person who's willing to go, though.
Yeah. You want to pick some numbers? We're doing the numbers now. You want to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 80?
4 of them?
4 numbers between 1 and 80.
Okay. 9, 23, 62, and 80. Can I pick 80?
Yes. It's up to 90.
Oh, it's up to 90?
Yeah.
Oh, well, change 80 to 90 then.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go with 5, 72, 14, and 68. All right, I'm going to do the numbers now.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got them. The numbers are 79, 37, whoa, 1, and 52.
1 came up?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the opposite.
On to that was picking the last number, but it's the opposite, yeah.
1, 37, 79, 52. None of us got any numbers, and that might be a good thing. I don't know what happens when somebody wins.
Hey, I think I was watching the program recently and saw that you were drawing these lines, like from other numbers up to other numbers. Was that when people got the right number, but just not at the right order?
I don't know what you're talking about.
you had a list. You had like the list of the numbers, and then you were drawing like some diagonal lines that went from like some numbers. I don't know.
I mean,
it looked like you had a system going.
I have a system going. I put all everybody's numbers in squares, and I'm writing down the numbers in a book. So I'm keeping track of all the numbers that we're doing, and then I'm writing them down. So if you find this book, it's just
I think it was like you were saying. I think you were like drawing a line from like a previous day, but then they got the number later on a different day, and you were like, aha! Like no one got the numbers today, but maybe someone recently had guessed one of those numbers. Like if someone like 2 days ago guessed 1 or something.
Yeah, if you find the book, it's just a book full of a bunch of numbers with squares on them.
Yeah. someone someday will like decipher the book and they'll write like a whole dissertation about like its deeper meaning.
Yeah.
You know? We'll come by the gallery tomorrow before you go to the theater and see the exhibit. It's really great work by Sophie Gross and Anton Cedar. And
Before?
it goes together so well. It looks like one artist made everything.
At 6?
Yeah. I'll open up at 6 tomorrow. Well, I'm open from noon to 4, but also I'll
noon to
open
4.
from 6 to like, just while people...
Maybe
arrive
I'll
and
show up
stuff,
from noon to 4.
Yeah, that would be fun. Also, do you have more copies of Fish Mother?
No. I'm out. What's going on with it?
Oh, nothing. It's just such a great book, and I was like telling someone about it recently, and I was like, they might have it at Orca. I'm not really sure.
I don't know if they have it available anywhere because I think they're all sold out. But somebody bought one, but I don't have them, so I had to buy more anyway. So.
Oh, because I was gonna say if you wanted to like, consign a couple copies at Cadma or something like that, you could do that.
Oh, I should. Okay, I'll go get some more copies printed then.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to put a ton down there, but if you have like a couple and you want to throw them down there, it's just such a
future. Yeah, I should get them because people are buying them. I have a store, online store, but I don't have like nobody bought it for a long time, and then they did, and I was like, well, I should probably have stock of things if I'm trying to sell them.
Oh yeah, you should write to that person like out of stock, or like back stock or on back order, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Well, I don't have any. Yeah, it's just gonna take a long time for you to get your thing. I'm gonna record messages of the future real fast. Okay, here goes. Hey. Oh. Hey, future, it's us of the past. What do you have to say to the future?
63, 24, 79, 12. Put that in your lottery ticket.
It's Friday. Look out for guns. They're in your pocket. Bye. I was thinking about how guns, that they're like explosives. Oh, did you go? Are you there?
Me?
People with guns, and then they're walking around and with explosives in their pocket, even if they don't ever go off. And how come they never just explode when you're walking around?
Oh, I don't know. Like from the friction?
From just like maybe it's like really hot out or something. Seems like it could happen.
I always used to think about that with like lighters. Like if you left them in your car, couldn't it just like blow up? Or like if you put it in the dryer, it's like it could blow up. But I've never had it happen.
Yeah, I never heard of it happening either.
Yeah, maybe it takes a little bit more than that. Spark is more than we know. I wish I had like the right gift, because I feel like if you don't have the right gift, bring no gift.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you downsize, but I always have so much like things in my life that I just, if I'm going to a place, like I just grab something off the wall and I hand it to them and I say, I got you this.
That was what I was kind of thinking, but then I was like, that seems too crazy. It's just like making someone else your free box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me. But right now, I'm stumped. Yeah, come by tomorrow. I've got to run because now I got a new mission of figuring out the perfect gift.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'd love to see you.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there from noon to 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That'll be great.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you then. Bye.
That'd be fun. Ready to Valley Village. Looking at mattress coat, trench coat. Bye. Hey, future, it's us the past.
No, I don't have a message.
Alright, bye.
No, you go. You didn't leave a message in the future. I didn't hear you say nothing.
It's Sunday. Mr. Gibson on the phone. Bye, future. Bye.
What?
What?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sure way to say hi. Hi.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
Hi, Kenny. Hi.
Okay, y'all meet Laura Palmer tomorrow.
Hi. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Kenny. Hey, Kenny. Hi. Hi, Kenny. Hi. Kenny. Hi, Kenny. Hi.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
It's pretty good, actually. But only because it's hot and it has caffeine. Besides that, the taste is terrible. But it's warm and it's a drug. Some cookies. Cookies are good. I like cookies. I love cookies. I can say that for sure. Love to eat cookies. And, I don't know, man. Yeah, I need to get my act together. But it's a nice rainy, gray day. I do like that.
I dropped the pen in the
If I
water.
exercise before work, I think I'll feel good. I'll feel marginally better.
What if I destroyed this, the pen?
I'm really not as bummed out as I might be making it seem.
Put a bit of water in it.
I'm just
Writing with water now. Oh, I think it's working.
I think I'm trying to keep it try to stay honest with myself. And it's alright. What I was watching the news. I can hear some geese outside. Can you hear them? I don't know if you can hear that.
Thank you.
I was watching the news, and I'm trying to recall a single thing.
I dropped the pen in the water.
Yeah. I guess it was a shooting in Dallas. Well,
Dallas,
first it was
isn't that where
actually
JFK was shot?
like a diner or something, and he was going around asking everyone for their money and their wallets, kind of like the Pulp Fiction scene. And there was a Good Samaritan who stepped in and shot the guy like 20 times
Oh my God.
For stealing everyone's money.
20 times? How many bullets are in a gun? $20? I don't know if there's 20 bullets in a gun. Alright, I think the pen is fine, but I shouldn't put the water. It's like right next to the thing. Friday. Well, let's see, we're getting down to it. We have about 3 minutes left or less, so. People shooting each other. Here's the number. Here's the hit thing. Here's the messages. I think we're caught up. That's good. Friday night. Hey, Friday. That's one. Like what? Watch TV. I'm gonna go to the art gallery tomorrow. Go see. Oh, I didn't tell y'all if you're watching, so I'm gonna go see Laura Palmer. I'm gonna go meet Laura Palmer tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna meet her. I'm just gonna stay away. I was thinking, like, should I get something for Laura Palmer to sign? I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna use my memories. I guess I don't know if I even want to do it, but I bought this ticket when I saw it. I was like, yeah, I probably should buy these tickets. So I did. And now I'm gonna go be a star fucker or something. But it's okay. I would want to see a movie. I would want to see a movie. Oh. Hello?
Are you in the program?
Yeah, for like 2 minutes.
Oh, well, I had to call back because I've been sitting since I got off the phone thinking, what do I get for the baby who has everything? And I realized I'm going to give the baby one of the soft sculpture noodles by Sophie Gross. So one of the things we have on exhibit right now are a bunch of like handmade soft sculpture noodles, and they're all different dentes. So I'm going to try and find a really like al dente one, and that would be the best kid present.
Are they actually made out of noodles or made out of fabric?
They're made out of fabric. They're sculptures of noodles.
That is a good present.
Yeah, and they're all different sizes, so I can like find one that's like baby appropriate size.
Yeah, and they
Not
like
too
that.
small, not too big.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, and it's original art, and they can chew on it and like throw it and stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad we got closure. We got closure. Well, the show's over.
Yay! Another great day of the program. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Oh, it's Friday. We're on TCTV, channel 22. 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out, yeah. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-364, call in message, get on TV, yeah. 109 State Avenue. Number 3, YDHWM.com. Check it out. Faulty Friday is a good song. Thank you. TCTV, the baby. Jody Fabulous, Soca Books, 4-star video. South By Com, Rebecca, Mountain Boys, Northwest. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, viewers. You're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.